discuss if there is any of environmental traditions such as organized crime, terrorism, and human trafficking. Security, transcultural security, which is about the integrity of diverse culture and civilization forms. Traditional security paradigm refers to realist construct of security in which the real object is the state, nothing against the state and nothing beyond the state. The major powers entrusted security where either side created their own blocks and alliances which enabled them to maintain a global balance of power. Pajipad agrees that international stability relies on the premise that if state security is maintained, the security of citizens follows. Looking at realistic political thinkers like Hobbes, Machiavelli, and Rousseau, like we do today, believe that the world is chaotic and draws countries into conflicts against one another in the order to promote and ensure national security, who fought against each other for a long time, fighting for power. Others, like Napoleonic France, fought against Europe. The only man who had the courage to imprison Pope and ended the whole Roman Empire, like the current Russian incursion, the United Nations Security Council, World Food Program, all these international organizations to address such issues at the global level. Today, in order to enhance international security against potential threats caused by terrorism, currently cherished global terrorism and organized crime, transnational crime, there have been an increase in international cooperation, resulting in international family of United Nations. The international security policy employs state security actors to share information across international borders, and this cooperation has been greatly enhanced by diplomats and professionals. International security policy from the inside in. For example, in 2000, combat assets such as UAVs and missiles across any territory, distance, and past the territorial border, which can deliver a spy. For instance, the Gulf War in 1990-1991, and that one of 2007, with such a high-tech weaponry which can be launched using satellite-guided remote sensing technology, in the immediate aftermath of war, which had largely in a negative way affected all the faculties of human life and development, new global efforts galvanized the security became necessary, and starting with the founding of the United Nations and her specialized agencies, each with the mandate to tackle security within its area of specialization. For example, United Nations Security Council, charged with ensuring global security operations. Organizations have since emerged, and on their agenda security is the key. For example, Warsaw Treaty Organization 1955, NATO 1945, and many others. This has gradually under the new pragmatic arrangement. For your contribution, first to UPDF, or the people who have passed here, the knowledge they have given UPDF. And the knowledge you have given to the children of this country, Uganda, at large. I want to, are changes like you see me here. There has never been before UPDF 486. There was no general to come back to class and study IRD. These are fundamental changes that we should thank on this government for what they have done and the direction and the guidance. I thank you for supporting.
Thank you so much, General. A round of applause for that presentation. Give me another one for what you see. You have mentioned that Nkumba University has really been there for the nation and has empowered the UPDF. I also alluded to that. So our doors are still open for others to come. But I want to thank you so much for that elaborate and insightful presentation. Only us in security can understand the details. Those of IRD, we shall talk to you later. Now, Mr. Sewunya, but there is a connection. We mentioned here that IRD and security are really connected, and that is why the presenter has really been able to link security issues to global issues, and has also ably mentioned how these policies can really support us. The global policies for security can enhance what security means for human security, where I fall. But he has mentioned, finally, in the interest of time, UN Security Council, World Health Organization, the NATO to mention, and that work with globalization, but rather to work with it and protect our security, those forms of security, human and the like that he has really ably presented. So thank you so much once again, Brigadier General Rashandi, for that insightful presentation. Thank you so much. Members, now it is time to invite the Dean of School of Social Sciences. He says that schools are like primary schools or secondary schools, where you have a head teacher. The teacher is responsible for all. Head teacher, head mistress. This one is the head mistress of School of Social Sciences, responsible to ensure that the welfare of the staff is catered for. The pupil or students are properly supported in learning, and that there's a good environment for teaching. So, in Nkumba University, we have 7 schools. In fact, we have 8 schools. The 8th one is the School of Postgraduate and Research, which is also a very important school, but School of Social Sciences is one of the schools. Most of the members here come from that school. Allow me to mention other schools, like School of Science. Dr. Alex is here. It comes from the School of Science. So you can shift yourself from IRD and also do some business courses. We also have a School of Education, which is a school to empower teachers. And we also have science courses. Science courses, because these days are saving. The arts ones have reduced now, market. We also have another School of Informatics, ICT and Informatics. And you see the Vice Chancellor is a guru in ICT. So School of Law is there. And you can send your child, or you can send a friend to come and study law at Nkumba University. The School of Law is vibrant. So please send us, draw pictures properly. The lady here has properly represented the school. You have to, she's a lecturer for SIAD, and when you look at her, you can just see beauty. That is what SIAD does, to beautify environment. So School of SIAD is there. If you want good pictures, if you want a very good environment, please join the School of SIAD. So those are the 7 schools, and now the headmistress, one of the schools, is going to come here and give our remarks, but also do a toast, Dean's toast, and thereafter invite us for this wonderful dinner that has been prepared by, you're welcome.
Thank you, the Master of Ceremony. Have over time come to accept that gender doesn't speak to everyone. I am happy today you addressed me the right way. Introduce formally the Vice Chancellor, Professor Jude Rubega. You see, Professor, sometimes when you sit amongst us, it becomes hard for us to know where is Professor Jude. Please let these people see you. Thank you, Professor, in a very special way for being very supportive and dynamic. I also want to take the pleasure to thank the speakers of the day so far. I want to report to soon is our product. But for you, most importantly, he's a Rotarian. To Singwile Milton is an important person in the private sector, and I am appreciative you could come. I want to emphasize that while I have been thrown into international relations and security, as a headmistress of the school, I cut across all disciplines, and therefore I love social work just as I love public administration, and I am open to psychology just as I am to community and development studies. I know people here from monitoring and evaluation. There we are. Are there students and staff from public administration? Well done. Are there no people from social work, or they went to the communities? Good.